and we're live, and it's gonna be a quickie. It's gonna be a quickie. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna chit chat. We're gonna talk about our week, and it's gonna be a quickie, right?
I lost.
Lost what, the fight?
Yeah. 50-45. 50-45 on all three judges' cards.
Oh yeah, the fight's done.
Oh man, I've seen this. I thought I was gonna say okay.
Yeah. Well, that does happen. That does happen. And there was a UFC fight. Me and the Green Hood, we watched them. I don't think we should spoiler alert any of it. Like, let's give you guys a chance to get caught up. Legendary Gaming's at easy use. OLG Gaming. And hi to you. Yeah, so the UFC fights were on. We watched like the last three ones. So the main event, and then also like the cool one. And it's good fights.
Very good fights.
You know what I mean? I'm not gonna spoiler alert. Like it just finished. Like, wouldn't I be a dick? I'd be like, oh yeah, this guy won, and then this guy won by via, and like, no, I'll give a chance for you to get it ruined by Facebook, by somebody else, not me. Great fights though. Great fights though. Oh, but yeah, what if? So I streamed last week. So we're talking about a week. Did you come back from Mr. Subs? I did not come back from Mr. Subs. And Mr. Subs, to these people, to Legendary Gaming, is our equivalent of Fort Howe.
What?
Yep. Like Mr. Subs is like, I guess in the US or where LG's from, it's like, let's meet up at Mr. Sub for some fucking some sexual
wham bam, thank you, man.
Some sexual gay activities. And out here it's Fort Howe. Like we have like a nice like fucking historical monument for you guys to like suck dick at. And you guys are just getting like foot long pastrami's toasted. You know what I mean? Like I don't know who has a better fucking spot, but I think we do. Ours is like historical, and you do all that stuff there too, right? Same here's in the Heezies also.
Johnny Azul?
Yeah, Johnny Azul.
Johnny.
Sick goatee. And yes, I normally have a beard, and my beard was like getting too thick on the cheeks. And with the guard, because razor's like, I don't know, like 25 years old, wasn't cutting right. I was like, let me just take this guard off and just cheek it. Because technically, in a week, this will be a beard again. You know what I mean? But yes, sick goatee, I must agree. Like, you know what I mean? If that is a beaut, if I do say so myself. Like, you know what I mean? Stash is thick. Fucking sidelines are girthy. Chin's that it is a sick goatee. Sucking and fucking, yes. Sucking and fucking at the Fort Howe if you're in St. John, New Brunswick. Welcome to our city. Have a dick suck on a historical amusement, like a historical fucking landmark. But if you're in the USA, just go to Mr. Subs for that. like I think St. John's homosexual encounter location is way better. Like Yelp review that as pretty cool. Like, you know what I mean? Pretty cool. Did I get a haircut? I got a haircut like, you know, a couple streams ago.
Show my head?
Man, yeah. The green hood.
Give the introduction because of the hat.
The green hood, and it's about a year ago.
2 years ago.
Was it 2 years
2 years
ago?
ago.
Green Hood's wearing this hat, and you know what I mean. We all know, like, oh man, the sun can go through, and oh my
Where's
goodness, the camera's right here. Do you want me to just twirl it towards you? Let it focus. Let it focus. I think they're seeing it. I think they're seeing that pattern. I think they saw the pattern. Yeah, he has the hat on his head still.
Sunburn from hell.
Yeah, Johnny Zool's loving it. Burn it. I did suggest we burned his hat. Like he was given a second hat today. I was like, this one like treated his head wrong. There's reasons to burn both of hats.
It was too big.
Yeah. It's the North Star. They're calling your head the North Star. Like, you know what I mean?
Somebody yesterday said it looked like King Square.
It looked like King Square, yeah.
Union Jack.
I think there's some secret society secret society like
the Freemasons got some secrets in my head.
Freemasons on your head right now. Oh, is that the sacred triangle? Is that the sacred the Oak Island? You know how they're gonna solve Oak Island is with fucking Green Hood's fucking burnt head. That's what they're gonna solve. Oh, this has got a mole right here, right by Nolan's cross, on his fucking top of his head. You know what I mean? How's Eatman doing? Man, Eatman, oh my goodness. Eatman's doing great. Eatman was happy to see us. Eatman was having a good time. Eatman legs were on fire. Like Eatman's legs were on fire tonight. Like Eamon's legs are on fire. Like they were on fire. Like
true story.
Like legit on fire. Like it looked like a Hollywood stunt
gone wrong.
Except for there was no like retard gel, like fire retard gel. It was like pure mayhem. This guy was getting burnt up. Like my cell phone was in my jacket pocket. Now I had my jacket half off, just ready to smother him. Like, you know what I mean? Like cell phone and all. I was just trying.
What do you call it? Good 30 seconds.
A little longer than that.
Yeah.
Mrs. Poop was like, "Oh my goodness! Look, he's on fire!" He said, "Someone do something!" So the Mrs. Poop is like screaming, like, "Someone do something!" And I was like, "Oh my goodness, she's right. That fire all over his legs is not going out. That's gasoline." And then I run outside. I'm like, "Oh, taking like trying." I mean, like, my friend was up in flames for moments.
However, he got out with burnt leg hair.
He did get out.
That was it.
Burnt leg hair, and it's blistering already.
Oh yeah, he got a blister.
He's blistering already. Like there's a bunch of red marks.
That's fine. Fuck it. It could have been worse.
Man, you burn yourself off food. Day 1, don't look so bad. Day 2, that's when the water blisters come. His leg's fucked. His leg's gonna water blister and like super blister all over the place. Still. He was on fire. He was on fire, folks.
Yeah.
Why did he even light himself on fire? Well, he was tending to 2 fires at the time. One indoors and one outdoors. And the outdoors one, he was a little gas happy. And man, it was like we heard like an explosion, like poof. Next thing you know, Eatman's on fire. The wife is kind of screaming, and we're rushing to put him out.
When you throw gasoline on a bonfire, put it in a cup, throw it on the fire. Don't use the jerry can.
Yeah,
and he was hold on to the jerry can while you run away because it follows the gas.
He was heavy dumping out of the jerry can, and like Fire Marshal Bill will tell you, like, let me show you something. Let me show you something. And that wouldn't be it. Like, you know what I mean? Can a white person wear a do-rag in St. John?
Yeah, because they think they're not white.
Yeah, we have some that do pull off that look, and I'm not gonna say they're wrong. Green Hood's not gonna say they're wrong, but realistically, are they right? No. No. Are they right? Yeah. I meant I didn't want to like put them down. Like either you're trying to keep the waves in the do-rag, keep your hair tight, keep the hairlines curled, you know how, or just kind of like a look, accessorize. You know what I mean? Like if fella has a green like do-rag, let's hope he at least has the fucking Jets jersey on. Like, yeah, like I mean, like you're like it's part of an outfit. Jump in the river. No, it wasn't here. It was at his place. There is no river. Did he even stop, drop, and roll, or he just like
no? He danced
and he kicked off his shoes, and one of his shoes stayed on fire for like. Well, it didn't put. We had to put out his shoes, like they were on fire. Like, you know what I mean? He's like he's safe. The fire's out on him. He's not on fire anymore. Meanwhile, the shoes he kicked off are still on fire. We had to put those out. Shoe. One shoe, yeah, one shoe.
I kicked my shoes off.
Yeah, sure and I didn't even want to mention that. That was just kind of like
I still don't understand why I did that.
Yeah. Third degree burns to 40. Third degree burns to 40% of your body. That wouldn't be pleasant. That's high numbers, but we're just talking about a leg here. Like, you know what I mean? Like singe and some uncomfortable. This is gonna have some uncomfortable.
30 more seconds would have been.
Oh man!
30 more seconds would have been 50 times worse.
He reeked of delicious fucking Chinese fucking what is it, like steaks. Like, man, that fire cooked him. Like, he was like, I don't know, rare or like.
Is he moving on here with you?
The OGs knows who Eatman is.
From stories or because he's been here?
For stories, I think he was on live like maybe once or twice.
I didn't know that.
I live from his house a couple times. They saw his butt.
Well.
Like one time, him and Kyle like both like butt flash.
No, me and three of us.
And you were there, and I was like, whoa.
Real poop heads have seen my ass.
There you go.
Super Bowl.
Stop the Rick views and these views. Rick reviews. What to do, Rick view? And yes, that's what they're saying. No, they're familiar with Eatman, and oh man, should I? Here's a sneak peek video. Yes, I didn't catch a video of Eatman on fire. That would have been great, but I was too busy worried about his life. But I did get this one. I did get this video of Eatman, and let me show you something. This is kind of like in pure Eatman form. I don't know. There's so many. There's so many tonight. Right there. On the ground. 5 seconds. He's eating the June bug. He just ate a June bug. I have it.
Mrs. Poop told me that.
He ate a giant June bug.
Mrs. Poop told me that. I was like, what, are you really surprised?
And same here. Yeah, I should spark a doob. Not in here, though. I can't smoke inside, but maybe I'll smoke inside.
And piece of that?
Was it Hashaleen?
Hashaleen?
Actually, I have a doobs. I have a doobs on the go.
You don't need any.
I have a doobs on the go.
You don't need Hashaleen.
And are any of you guys narcs or criminals or cops or rats or anything like that?
We're legal.
No, not about this. I was going to talk about my crimes I did last night.
What'd you do last night?
Lots. Lots of crime.
Am I a fucking...
I may or may not.
Because I'm sitting here right now?
I may or may not. And if is there any police? You have to announce yourself. I hear that all the time, but you don't really have to. I was given all these paint markers. Dude, man, you give me a bunch of paint markers. What am I going to do with it?
Paint some shit.
Some mischief. And I was like, I had to take a cab ride home from where I was. And I was like, cabby, 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 cabby. Don't drop me off at my house. Drop me off way before my house so I have the opportunity to do some mischief. And then with these paint markers, I was like, tag this. Walkabout, let me do some more mischief. Tag that. I ain't done with the mischief yet. Boom, let me tag this, selfie with it, a little more, boom, boom, boom. What a fun walk home.
From where?
From where I started the mischiefs.
Under the bridge?
Well, let's not give too many details because we're not rats out here, but let's not give too much information about what really happened with this crime. With this crime. Sometimes you gotta eat a June bug.
No, I don't think there's ever an opportunity or a reason to eat a June bug.
I think that's been a yearly thing. I think this is the third year I've seen it, taped it.
From him?
Yep.
Oh yeah, but it doesn't have to be a June bug.
Oh, he'll eat whatever.
It'll be a beetle.
No, we've seen spiders. We've seen spiders before.
Moth.
Yeah.
Moth that big. He gets his hands on it, drunk, it's going down his throat.
How much does a cabbie cost in St. John? A cabbie is, the city's like wide. The city's like large, even though the population's low. But if I go from there to here, which has no relative like sense of direction, we're to like 10 bucks. $10 and up. You can get places in the city. You can't cross it, but for $10 and up, you can.
20 bucks, you can go across the city, pretty much. 25 max.
And that's not a bad way to say it. $20, you could almost like one side to one side the city. Yeah, you could one side to one side the city for $20, and then at the end of $20, you'd be at the other side of the city. It's like, what's happening here? Let's just go back. It's another $20. That's if you left the west side. Like, well, why would you even leave? Did you tag trees on the rape trail? No, I didn't. I didn't go down to the rape trail. One, because I'm scared. Two, well, mainly because I'm scared. Three, it's a shortcut to where? Not really anywhere as I need to be shortcutted to. And it's kind of scary, you know what I mean? Like, so yeah, no, there's no tags. There's no tags down that trail. Did you ever sit on my hammock when you were out here when I was cleaning up?
No, I didn't. Where? I didn't even notice it.
Right there.
Fuck yeah, I'm going right now. Is this the Corona one?
Yeah, that's a Corona hammock. I had a good nap in it like all afternoon, but I did have to put a winter jacket on, and I had like 2 blankets.
I might drink that whole bottle of vodka and sleep here tonight.
It's narrow.
It is narrow.
It's narrow.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Once you're in, you're in.
It's narrow, but it's nice. Here, let's. Oof. Yeah, I guess that's maximum far awayness. Did I just knock over? Just knocked over my drink. May have poured a little bit on the computer. I think the computer's fine. Poured on the floor a little bit, right by the power cord, but we're good. Hopefully you guys got to see the green hood in the hammock. Pretty comfortable.
Not bad. I could never sleep here because I'd be asleep for 20 seconds or 20 minutes, and I would just do my natural roll, and I'd be on the deck.
Yeah. It's not a wide match. It's not a wide hammock at all, eh?
buy it free in a box of beer. So fuck.
No, it ain't bad. Like I said, I napped in it for a while, and it wasn't bad.
You got a sneaker over here.
Yeah, I kicked off my sneakers when I was napping, because you can't, if you want a proper nap, you don't want the restraints of like
Fuck.
shackles on your feet.
It's a bad angle for shit falling out of your pockets.
But I got a bigger hammock hookup downstairs for a legit one.
Did this come with all these ties?
Well, it's just a rope. I just know knots, right?
No, but that's your rope.
Yeah. No, that blue rope was on it.
It's the white rope.
The white's mine. My anchor right there is the white rope, and over here it's like it won't go any shorter than the stairs. I'd sooner not weather out the rope. I'll just take it off more often than just leave it on. You know what I mean? Oh, it's not bad.
Not bad.
It's not bad. Like, yeah, it's like what, mid-June, but in St. John, realistically, we'll get like the handful of like 30 degree days, and we're talking Celsius because we're Canadian. I don't know a fucking Fahrenheit, but 30 degrees is real nice. It's real warm. It's almost unbearable because we're not used to it. But this mild like 12 degrees, get used to it. That's our summer. That's our summer nights. Like, even when you're camping in the summertime, like, you get the bad night, you wish you have a sleeping bag that zips all the way up. Because sometimes you go half-ass. Oh, those zippers broken, but it's still a sleeping bag. Sometimes you wish that it goes all the way up. Sometimes you wish you had the mummy style. Sometimes you wish you had a heater in it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, our summer nights are not that great enjoyable. Well, it was like 2 weeks ago I slept outside. I did an Instagram, like, and I neglect everything. Like, I don't know what, and I don't even really care. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'll post a little bit on TikTok, post a little bit on YouTube, put a little bit on Facebook, post a little bit on Instagram. And I was like, man, I haven't like done anything like on Instagram in a while. So I like Instagram lived me setting up the hammock and like having a joint and hanging out and like getting ready for bed pretty much out of this hammock there a few weeks ago. And that was a good time. I didn't hate going live on Instagram Live, and eventually I will get my fucking TikTok black belt, hit that 1K fucking followers, and maybe I'll be TikToking live. And I don't know how TikTok Live works, but it'll work just like this. It'd be like, hello, and we're live. Me and the Green Hood, just having beers. It doesn't matter if it's YouTube or TikTok. It's probably the same formula, same format. You know what I mean? Just because it's TikTok, I don't think it should be any different. You want to read a couple comments while I finish my joint here? Let me know what I've been missing out on.
Dead Poop is a Muppet.
Oh, Legendary Gaming said that.
Yeah. Dead Poop looks like Wario without his beard.
Wario?
Yeah.
I like that. The evil Mario. I like being evil.
That's Johnny.
Is
Corona your favorite beer?
It's my favorite tasting beer.
And Sam here said, nice deck.
So before I spilled my drink, did they get a beer?
And then Gaming said, yeah, he does look like Wario. That's a win.
I'll have to look it. I'll have to look it up. I'll have to look it up. Maybe I do look
Dead
for it.
poop reminds me of Kevin Hart. That's a compliment, if I ever heard one.
Kevin Hart in what way? The shortness or the blackness or the pop the pop.
Best comment of the day from gaming. Green Hood reminds me of The Rock. Not sure why.
Yeah, like sometimes,
but yeah, I'll take that as a compliment all day.
He's opposite trolling. He's over complimenting. That's part of his trolling game. But no, it's all true. You do look exactly like The Rock, dude.
Except the fact that I don't look anything like The Rock.
That's what I mean. I think he's reverse trolling. It's almost like building up your confidence just to knock it down sometimes. Then he'd be like,
how many more do you need for the 1,000 on TikTok?
I think I'm under 4. I think I'm under 400. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even tag or hashtag anything.
That's a good one. Sam here. Or no, not Sam here.
What's that?
Fight Food.
Oh, Fight Food's in the house?
Dead poop. Oh, Fight Food in his house.
In his house.
From Green Hood. You look like Mick Foley. When I'll give him that one.
Like Dude Love, or Cactus Jack.
No.
Cactus motherfucking Jack.
Not Dude Love, but
like Cactus Jack or something like that.
Yeah, Cactus. Yeah, Mick Foley in general. No. Put some leather fucking shit on your face. You could look like Mankind.
I do have a weak front tooth, man. Like from enamel, from me loving like limes and stuff like that. That wrong punch in the face or the puck in the face, and those are two very plausible fucking things. Sacco. That I could look like Mick Foley.
When was the last time you did a Japanese accent?
The last time? The last time be right now. I'll make one for you right quickly. I'll make one combo number 4 for you. Figgy fried rice.
That's Chinese food, though.
That's the last time I made a chicken accent. Or even Chinese, Chicken Chinese.
Yeah.
Chicken a Chinese and a Chinese chicken.
Now Fight Food says Mr. Sacco.
Yeah. I get that. And what was it? What, like, if you want to talk about wrestlers I look like, I used to get Taz. I don't know if you remember Taz. But when I used to have like a short goatee and I used to shave my mustache, that was the look.
Oh,
I used to be like Taz. I
can't even picture you now without the beard because it's been a long time.
I used to go mustache lish. Yeah,
I know you did, but I can't picture it now because it's been a long time.
And Wally calls me the Cuban assassin, and that's old school. Like maybe Johnny will get the reference, but I don't even think so. I think that's Cuban assassin. Wally calls me the Cuban assassin.
Johnny Azul?
Yeah, just because Johnny Azul's like closer to my age, right?
Cuban assassin was a local wrestler.
That's what I mean. So I don't think he would even get the reference.
No, they didn't leave the
that was like an LBR guy?
Maritime thing.
Like Lord Beaverbrook Rink.
That was the New Brunswick.
Oh, Johnny, sorry if you don't know the Lord Beaverbrook Rink wrestler, the Cuban assassin.
Oh, is that out?
What?
But he said, did you guys watch Loki? I knew it was coming. I didn't know it was out yet.
I did watch it. I did watch episode 1.
Are they you're one at a time or they?
Yeah, it's one at a time. They're gonna release it once a week. It's on the.
Oh, yeah, same as Falcon.
Trudeau.
Trudeau is the Cuban assassin. Fuck yeah, Johnny Azul.
Yeah.
He is.
Fidel's son.
I think so.
I have some news to break to you, poop heads. I am now officially, I saw it with my own eyes, little darn cute fucking asshole fucking buggers. I am a great raccoon grandfather. Great.
So what am I?
Your uncle, great.
I was with you with Rocket.
Your uncle, multiple greats.
I was with you with Rocket. Rocket started it all.
Yeah, your Your
I'm
multiple
not.
great
I might
uncle.
not be as tight as you, but I was here with Rocket.
No, there's a brand new litter of 4. I saw them in the window this week, and I don't know how I want to do it. I don't know if I want. Do I want to befriend them? Do I want to just like make it known that this ain't where you want to fuck with, son? You know what I mean? Like, cause man, like
me? Oh, I gotta watch it right now.
the Kevin Smith He-Man trailer is
No, I don't
amazing,
know.
dude.
Johnny just said you see the He-Man trailer.
It's a Kevin Smith making He-Man.
Kevin Smith.
Kevin
Sal and
Smith,
Bob?
Sal and Bob. He's the
Oh,
director
shit.
of this cartoon.
Oh,
And
it's a cartoon?
yeah, and there's some crazy voice actors in it. Mark Hamill's in it. You know what I mean? The Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker, Joker,
Luke Skywalker.
and he was a Joker in the best fucking Batman cartoon ever.
I'm gonna watch it right now.
Yeah, watch it. Here, let's get fucking Green Hood's fucking reaction. And if I was tech savvy, you know what we would do, like Marco does, like picture in picture, picture in picture in picture, and then we would know, and then here, let's do it like ghetto style. Oh my!
Oh yeah. She-Ra's in it.
Yeah,
Sorceress.
Mark Hamill's in it.
Beastman,
And I wish I knew the other fucking voice actors. Like there's celebrity voice acting in here.
Oh, we're going to theater for that.
Oh, hero man,
We're going to the theater for that.
Oh yeah. And me and Green Hood, we do have like movie dates. Like the superhero movies that the wife don't want to see. Green Hood is like, oh, you want to go to movies? I'm like, hell yeah. And he's got a movie card and stuff like that. He gets my point. That was a weird power they gave fucking. I know he's like he's got magic, right?
Yep.
But for him to do that,
we're going.
Oh, 100% we're going.
We're going.
Although we don't have to, it's on Netflix. But you know what?
It's Netflix movie?
Yeah, let's make an ordeal of it.
Yeah.
Let's make an ordeal of it. And I've already talked to Jay. I was like, because man, me and Jay have we like the same shit, like TV show wise and stuff like that.
Jay.
Panic Room Jay.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, man, we should have a movie night. We should have like a show, like a movie night. Like I'll bring my projector. He's like, oh, I got a projector already. So like, 2 projectors. And he's got white walls. Boom, put it on a white wall. And then like a bunch of friends watching He-Man possibly.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I mean? That'd be cool.
I was impressed. I didn't.
Bring your own beer, bring your own snacks, and have a cigarette during the movie. That sounds like a great movie experience.
I thought She-Ra was cool. She's in
there.
That.
Yeah.
Like, that was a totally different TV show. Had like 1 or 2 crossover shows maybe.
Oh, Coob. Oh, Coobert's in the house. Koopskis in the thieves. Coob. Coob. I was gonna let it linger even longer, see the He-Man trailer? Yeah, I think we're cut out, Miss Sucko. Yes. Mark Hamill is all you need. The trailer looked good. Mark Hamill's all you need.
Who's Mark Hamill?
Mark Hamill is,
I know who he is
Skeletor.
Oh, is he?
I'm pretty sure. You know what I mean? I didn't even look it up. Did I look it up or did just hear Mark Hamill's voice as Skeletor in the trailer?
That right now.
I think.
I'm Googling that right now.
I think. That's the only thing that would make sense because man, he was a Joker. Like Mark Hamill was a Joker, so he would be like, "Well, he is Skeletor here. Well, I'll get you for this gadget." Wow, you know what I mean?
Oh, Netflix. Oh,
if Deadpool if you're scared of intruders, lay raccoon carcasses around your property.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not a movie. That's a show.
Oh, it's a show. That's even better than.
TV series.
That's even better than.
Yeah.
I honestly, I would love a raccoon carcass. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I have a bear one. I'm sure I showed you guys. I'm sure I showed you guys. I have a bear one. It was from a bear. Believe it, or not. The bear skull is from a bear, and I had to like scrape the rest over and like not falling off like meat shit from it,
You're right.
and then soak it in bleach, and then in the nose cavities, there's still the honeycombs. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oddly enough, the inside of this of a bear in the snout, it's all honeycombed, and I was like, what am I supposed to do with this? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can't scrub all this shit out, but so I just like clear coated the shit out of it. Like, I had the spray clear right in the nose, of the bear skull, just sealing. And I even saw a few bugs in there after the bleach. They're obviously dead, but they're just there. I'm like, oh, what am I gonna do? Like, anyways, sealed them in. So if you look close, you can see like a bug all sealed in too, right?
Look at this shit. You know that guy?
Yeah.
Trapjaw.
The Kevin
Game of Thrones guy is Man at Arms.
Yeah.
Sarah Michelle Gellar's Tila.
Yeah.
You're right.
Mark yeah, I told you. I heard Skeletor.
Cersei fucking Lannister from Game of Thrones is Evil Lynn. Mm-hmm. Jason Mewes, Jay and Silent Bob, is Stinkor.
Man, I love Stinkor.
The fucking cast in this fucking show is retarded.
I collected I don't.
Henry Rollins.
Yeah, Henry Rollins is on. Yeah.
He's Triclops.
Yeah.
Alicia Silverstone.
For those guys who might have saw it, I had this rant when I got my fucking stink tour. It was a big deal for me because I remember it as a child and it smelled like patchouli. And growing up as like growing in from a teen to an adult, whenever a chick would have like patchouli on, I was like, it's almost like the smell association to stink to her and the He-Man and playing and having good times. Like, man, girl, you smell nice. And it was like that patchouli skunk. Like, I mean, like to anyone else, they're like, oh man, you smell like an old wet, dirty bag or wet rag socks in the corner of a pile of a room, like skunk. That patchouli, right? And to me, it was like, girl, you smell beautiful. You remind me of my childhood when I played with He-Man and Skunk Tour. And then when I finally got my Skunk Tour thing, it was a big thing. I went on YouTube. I had this little video, and I was like, man, guys, I got my Skunk Tour. And I just like was there just huffing it for like as long as it didn't seem too weird. Like there was just the right amount of time, like 20 seconds of like huffing it. like 15 seconds of huffing it, just like just reminiscing with my nostrils, like, you know what I mean, like olfaculty fucking glands, just reliving a moment in time that was yesteryears, you know what I mean, just He-Man, and Skeletor and this stink guy, you know what I mean?
Have the power.
Yeah. I have the power.
I'm happy now. It's a show, not a movie.
Mitten, man, he said something to me that I remember like vividly. Because man, I was so into He-Man, but I was super cheap, so it's not like I was looking to buy He-Man. But if I came across He-Man at a reasonable price, I would buy some. But he was like, "Oh, I have all my toys." Before he moved, and he said he had. He even said it. He's like, I got this weird like He-Man. It's not really He-Man. He's off color, but he's not really like Prince Adam either.
Yeah.
So he says this to me, right? And then a couple years later, because I got a memory like a fucking vault, right? Boom. I'm watching like the Toy Hunter and the Legend of the Wonder Bread He-Man. There's this weird like Canadian giveaway, blah blah blah. That's maybe not a good because there's no record of it. An off-color He-Man Wonder Bread, and this thing is worth fucking thousands. And I'm pretty sure Mitten, by not even knowing, he was like, yeah, He-Man, yeah, I got this one and this one was weird. Just like side mentioned it one day, and I like memory locked it. Then I heard, I saw the show, and I was like, well, wowzers, you know what I mean? Wonder Bread He-Man. Like I think, like you know what I mean, like I could contact Toy Hunter. He was like, "What? You heard of one?" And I like sent him on a trail, sent him on a, and the Lagina brothers like, "Oh, what? There's treasure afoot," and they get involved in the show. Like, "Oh, what? There's you heard about your treasure?" Man, they're into like everything treasure. Like you know what I mean? Like, oh, Green Hood. Oh, what's the last treasure you heard of? Oh, the Lagina brothers are fucking in there, just one of the best. I also want some of this treasure. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My buddy is creepy. This one is this OG? Yeah, this is OG. My buddy too. This is
I
this
put him
is.
there on purpose. Just was looking, checking shit out.
He has a spot right there. Like I made a hanger right in the middle of the sign. That's like a no drinking and driving with the stickers and pointed over here. But anyways, there's like a mantle for him right in the middle, just a hangout spot. Yes, Mark and Johnny Zul is confirming Mark Hamill is Skeletor.
Yeah, no, IMDb. Man, the
Have you seen
names
any
in that.
moose lately? I haven't seen a moose lately. Have you seen a moose
Lena
lately?
Headley blew my mind when I read that name. That's Cersei fucking Lannister from Game of Thrones.
See, that doesn't impress me. I don't know. I don't know. And I saw the picture. I was like,
Think of
I
the
don't know.
main evil bitch in Game of Thrones is doing voice acting for He-Man.
What that blonde Lannister married person? Yeah. Watch. Yeah, Invisible is great and way darker of a cartoon than I thought it was going to be. Man, I was like, this is cool. Yeah, Invincible. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Man, superhero cartoon like crazy. And I know I owned.
the cartoon.
I know I owned a number one comic book, but I might have thrown it out. I know I owned one.
The father's a superhero and the son isn't, and by the end of the first episode, he learns to fly and shit.
Yeah.
I watched one episode.
It was good. You should keep going.
Should I? I will. I'm running out of shows to watch.
You should keep going with that. Orko is a badass in this version.
He-Man?
I like the sounds that man. I always liked Orko.
Yeah, he's always I don't know, the friendly little floater.
I wish I had Norco. I don't have a Norco in my little.
I had one
in my little collection, and I don't have a lot. It's not like I'm like, oh, He-Man, everything. Nah.
I had.
If I see it cheap, and if I don't have it, I may or may not even buy, but I may.
I had one.
A Norco?
When I was a kid, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably sold at a yard sale for 25 cents.
Yeah, the Orcos back in the day to like people my age, where they're so it was like same price for a fucking dude, and he was just hard play. Didn't really do nothing. Like He-Man, you can do
spun around.
Yeah, a little bit, but He-Man does stuff. This and Orko is like almost like just a hard piece of plastic.
His arms spun around,
and his legs were like had what the joints? The joints are the elastic on them.
Yeah, you couldn't do much, but
yeah.
Couldn't do G.I. Joe type shit with them.
I don't have a. I'm missing a Beast Man. I don't have that furry guy either. You know what I mean? Faker. Wonder Bread He-Man has the freshness, not the power. yeah, but it'd be stale as fuck by this time. Watch the end of the first episode of Invincible. Orko was the zip tie motor thing. I think he would just move around
Oh, Orko,
crazy.
yeah, Orko does it.
What the
Yeah, he had the like long shirt or whatever because he floated.
yeah.
And you pull the zip tie and you had like a little wheel under him. You could like zip them across your kitchen table or something.
And I could see that because man, by the end of it, man, I have Thunder Punch He-Man where in the back in the back you put like a fucking cap round, the circle ones, cap round. He Thunder Punches, what snaps? Cap, what snaps? And they took that one off the market because guess what? There's fucking caps in a kid's toy. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, you go. You buy caps anywhere.
yeah, but that's the way it was set up. Like, you got your fingers all around it. It's like exploding a cap gun while you got your hands all around it. The theory behind it doesn't make any like for you to do the punch, your fingers are so close to the cap, and it's you know what I mean.
Mm.
I kind of like to. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. But today's toy market couldn't have anything like that.
Oh fuck no, not today. Today's toys suck.
Man, I find it hard to even get those fucking snappers.
Can't see. You watched the Walking Dead season 1 show? Fuck yeah. I'm still in the Walking Dead.
Yeah,
Love
I never
it.
watched the Fear one. I never really got into the Fear of the Walking
I
Dead.
know. I watched a little bit and I drifted off and never went back. Battle scary. Last time I ate at Wendy's, like fucking 3 days ago.
What'd you get?
JBC all day long.
Oh man, I'm not a big fan of Burger King, but Burger King had this new sandwich, the Nashville hot chicken. It's like a
You
crispy.
give me one of them in the cooler?
It's a crispy chicken fucking patty, doused in red sauce with like mayo and pickles. So fucking hot, like unbearable hot, dude. Like no bueno hot.
Oh. Worst fast food in St. John? Worst/best.
Well, let's not be fucking crazy and just say Romano's right off the hop.
No, what is the worst?
/best, like let's call
Worst?
Romano's.
No, I said worst/best. The question was worst. I want to say Greasy Bob's.
No, you can't say that, dude. I won't even let you say that.
I love it, but it's not good.
I will delete this stream so fucking quick. You say shit like that
No,
about
I
Greasy
love
Bob's.
it, but it's not good.
No,
It's great eating. It sucks 20 minutes, half an hour later.
It's authentic. It's authentic. Very, very greasy place. But yeah, there's so much grease. We will have the poops a little bit, but it's not the worst. There's worse.
Oh, is it?
In St. John, you're just thinking locally west side. Like what
Okay,
out of the
what's
places
worse?
that you would go to?
McDonald's. I'll say
Any one of the
McDonald's, man.
Chinese food restaurants. There's a lot of the Chinese food restaurants aren't that great.
Is it worse?
Yeah.
Is it worse on your insides an hour later?
Man, you know that corner store fucking down that serves the hot dogs?
No.
That's worse than fucking Corner
Where?
Bob's. Down fucking St. James. It's a corner store down there. It's like fucking 3 hot dogs and a pop for like $4.50. Great deal, but
Nope. Don't even know what you're talking about.
exactly. There's worse that you don't know about. Don't put Don't put Bob under the bus. Don't put fucking Bob under the bus. That's ridiculous.
No, I love bobs. But I don't eat clams.
And I've only had a few fish and chips in my life, and they're from Bob's.
I know. I gave it to you.
Yeah, you're my
You ate one and then you went and got more.
And I think it's the tartar sauce I like.
Yeah, because tartar sauce is amazing.
Yeah, their tartar sauce is the bomb. Like, and what you go heavy on the tartar sauce, right?
Fuck yeah, I smother that shit.
Exactly. So,
but I eat the fish without it.
The first time I went like without you, when I got my own, and I knew how much tartar sauce you would get, I was like, let me get like a fucking 2-piece fish and chip, and let me get 10 tartar sauce, and the guy made a point. He was like, 1,000 calories, 2,000 calories. I was like, dude, I'm just here to pick up my. I'm not here to get judged. You know what I mean? Like I was like, fuck you. You know what I mean? But I didn't say a word, and I took that fish, and yeah, I did order too much fucking tartar sauce, but better to have it than not to have it.
Fuck yeah, I hate running out.
Because that stuff's great on the
fries.
They
only charge you like 15 or 20 cents for an extra. So
yeah, but you pay for the extra.
Fuck it. Have more than enough.
Taco Bell.
You only have one.
Mike says Taco Bell. No, I don't think so, Coop. Taco Bell, I like. I know the consequences of Taco Bell, but I still go through it, and I say thank you. I say thank you for it.
I don't eat it just because there's only one.
Once in a blue, I love Taco Bell.
I love it when I eat it, but it's so far away.
Yeah, but it does give you like the clear schedules. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
like I don't know what you got planned, but it ain't gonna be as you planned it. You know what I mean? There's gonna be some fucking shits involved, but it's good. The Chinese restaurant across the causeway, I think.
Lin Chow.
It's Lin Chow. And Koob, are you talking that's the best or the worst? Because a lot of people say Lin Chow is kind of good.
I like Sampan.
Like a lot of people like Lin Chow is good, in their opinion. Like man, if this was like a local chat, you'd be like people like just fucking like just harping at you. What do you mean? Chirp, chirp, chirpity chirp. Do you have Popeye's fried chicken, St. John?
That's an American thing.
Yeah, no, and
I ate Popeyes in NASCAR one time. It was okay, but no, that's 100%. I don't think there's any in Canada. I think that's strictly an American thing.
I would say yes, thank you to any kind of fried chicken kind of place. And man, even Mary Brown's is like fucking like I like Mary Brown's, possibly maybe even more than KFC. I've said it. I've said it. KFC's gravy's way better, of course.
Best
hands down. Mary Brown's taters, fucking horrible.
Yeah,
it's like man, what fucking horrible.
If I'm paying extra for the sides, I want to eat good fries or good whatever, but I don't like those wedges from Mary Brown. Not worth my money.
Well, it's I think Tony nailed it. It's like the batter on the chicken is the same on the potatoes. So you're eating chicken, chomp, 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 the same coating. Then you go to the potatoes, chomp, 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 same coating. It's like too much. You don't get to cleanse your palate ever. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
It's too much. And man, I see that. I see that. 365 brand tartar sauce is the best. Rick reviews possibly maybe reviewed this because it says reviews. I've never even heard of it. I don't know if it's. Are you in Canada? No, he's not in Canada. Yeah, I've never heard of it. Out here, what's a good tartar sauce? Like instead of Bob's, like what's your go to? Or is there go to? Like you're not gonna say Kraft or nothing like
Nope.
that.
Heinz and Kraft, I'm not a fan. There's one, I know the label, and it
Okay.
says gourmet, but I couldn't tell you
Like
the name.
does Renee make one? It's not
Yeah,
Renee's.
don't know. But
Renee's is nice.
One, Heinz and Kraft, one is okay, and the other one's gross.
Mm,
And I never remember which is which.
there you go. There
But
you go.
no, you gotta have a good tartar
And,
sauce.
and, and I heard a fucking tartar sauce is a fucking easy.
Oh, I made my own.
Isn't it like mayo and fucking relish?
It's
Booms.
no, I made my own. It's
Little mustard, little mustard,
mayo mustard,
mayo and relish.
and then I took a big dill pickle and diced it up in the smallest pieces ever, mixed it up, and it was pretty close. It was good.
Doesn't sound too bad.
Pretty much what it is.
Put that on a French fry.
No, you put it on a piece of fish.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still not sold on the fish. Like maybe I would like and dude, I haven't had a Bob's fish in 2 years
Oh,
plus. Like you know what I mean?
you did that
Yes.
one day and never went back for more.
No, I've done it like 4 times. But let's say it was like 4 times in a year and a half, multiple years ago, right?
Can you tell you right now? Don't get beer batter. Say, give it to me breaded, not beer battered.
At Bob's, you have the difference of
Yeah,
you can say that.
you move to the locks and tell them to give it to you.
No,
battered,
why would
not
I?
breaded.
Why would I change what I've been doing? That's been working.
Because breaded is way better than battered.
I don't know. I didn't have a good experience. Oh, at Lin Chow's. Coop said he had like a no buene, like a no buene at Lin
Food?
Chow's. Yeah. And sometimes they burn the egg roll, and one of the girls that worked there was like, yeah, sometimes it's the old fucking rice, and yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Dead Poop used to call it Harry Browns. I did call it Harry Browns when they first came to town. Man, I had a meal. The wife had a meal. The kids had a meal. The both of them, right?
I hate it.
And I was like, dude, I have a fucking hair in my fucking shit right here. And then my daughter, she had like a hair sticking out of her wrap. Like she didn't even have to touch her wrap. It was like, there it is, like in it. And anyways, went and returned it. We were nice, and it was like opening week, and we were like, didn't want to make a scene. I was like, oh, just let you know, look, have a quick look. You know what I mean? Like, okay, we'll replace it for you. I was like, okay, like on the down low, like everyone's eating, had no idea. Fucking hairs every fucking where. You know what I mean? And then they bring me the replacer meal, set it down in front of me. I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Before I take this, like, look right here again. In my 3 piece.
Another one?
Another fucking hair.
Holy fuck. Get your shit together,
So
Mary.
I'm like, let's just like, it was all discreet and all quiet. I'm like, let's just like cut ties. You just pay me back for all this fucking food full of hair.
I'll go to KFC.
And I'll just go like, I don't know, eat somewhere else. You know what I mean? And they're like, okay, cool. Boom, boom, boom. It's all discreet as opening week, but man, the hairs. And then I've been eating it since, and it's good. Like, there's no hairs.
You're picky about food.
Yeah.
Way more than me. However, I had no tolerance.
I wouldn't call me picky in the great way.
No, but
like, oh man, is it dry? That's
yeah.
That
you're
nice.
picky in lots of weird ways. But
yeah.
No, there's hair. That's fucked.
And man, I don't mind. I've eaten pizza. Boom, the hair's baked right in the dough. You pull out. You're like, good, take it out. You know what I do with that hair? Make sure it's out of my mouth. Visually look. And just keep going. Like it.
Really?
You know what I mean? It's just because I hadn't even started, and it was on multiple meals. Like otherwise, if I would have brought that home and the hairs were there, guess what? I would have plucked it out, and maybe I would have still thought would have been delicious. I mean, like hair don't bother me. Like you know what I mean? Like Hair don't bother me. Like a hair in your pizza in your pizza pie. That's not a game ender. That's not like let's great.
Okay.
Hold up everything. There has been the hair discovered.
For me, no, but for you,
I don't
I
mind a
would think it
hair.
would be.
No. I eat
You-
shit off the floor all the time.
You're the craziest eater ever.
Yeah, some stuff I like, some stuff that I don't like. Then some stuff I can handle to eat. I guess. Oh, 3com. Dryden's and the Easius. Haven't caught a stream in months. Hope all's well, doing well. Yes, things doing well. Green Hood's got a fucking nasty fucking head sunburn. It's like Nolan's Cross
Oh, you
off.
gotta do that again?
It's like Nolan's Cross off fucking Oak Island. Give it a sec. Give it a sec. Bam. I think we got it. I think it zoomed in. I think it cleared up. There you go. So we got Nolan's Cross on the Green Hood's head. Wagwan, I bounce through your Discord every once in a blue. Uh, nice. You're still pretty active. And yeah, my Discord ain't active like too much. Like the not too much. Um, it's a fun crew in there, and yeah, and Dryden's just and I don't know. I do like to make content, but I'm not online a lot. Like you know what I mean. Like as far as like um I gotta work like during the work like I get called out like sometimes like man you're making all these TikToks like aren't you at work and I have to like in my head it's like I don't have to fucking answer you but realistically it's like I don't I don't really take a lunch break I just eat my sandwich real quick and just keep going at it and just kind of work away so if I want to take 2 minutes to make a 15-second TikTok. Jeez Louise, I'll make a 15-second TikTok. You know what I mean? Uh, I don't care about hair in food either. Thanks, Rick. Like, you know what I mean? If it's blatant, da da da, but accents happen and a hair isn't that bad. Like, choking on it, da da da, disturbing, depending on the how you find it. Once it's out of my mouth, I'm good to just keep going. I'm just good to keep going. Like it don't bother me that much. Have you ever found a cockroach in your food? Um, no, no, I've never found a cockroach in my food. Um, but I can tell you a weird food thing. I don't know if I mentioned it before or not, but uh, my kids were young, and it was like those Kool-Aid jammers. It's not a juice box, but it's like in a foil, like a Capri Sun, but like a Kool-Aid jammer. It was like Barbie brand Kool-Aid jammer type of things, but Barbie brand. And I don't know, it was like cherry. And I was like, these are good, these are good. Boom, we had a fucking box, then we had a box. And then my kid was like, Dad, no, I don't want this. This one tastes weird. I was like, stop being picky. Like, you know what I mean? Like, in my head, I'm like, oh, stop being fucking picky. Like, you said you wanted the juice. Just fucking drink the juice, almost. And like, no, no, no. And then I was like, it can't be bad because I don't mind them too much. So I took it was like straight up wine. This fucking Kool-Aid fucking jammer pack, Barbie, it fucking turned into wine. It tasted like wine. So I cut it open, expecting to see mold. There wasn't mold in it. Like fucking, must have been a pinhole. It turned to wine. I had fucking Barbie juice turn to wine. That's all.
What the fuck's berry juice?
It's like the Kool-Aid Jammers. I had one like
Turn into liquor?
yeah, it turned sour, like or must have been an air breach or I don't know, a bacteria in there, but yeah, it was like hooch. It was like wine.
Hooch.
It was the old hooch. Yeah, Johnny Azul was asking if you ever found a cockroach in your meal. Did you ever find a bug in your meal, dude?
Yeah.
Where at?
Hong Kong.
Hong Kong.
Hong Kong restaurant across from fucking Glaucoma Mall.
Oh, that one.
I went in.
That
I
little
bought
like
it was
yellow
like chicken.
shanty.
It was like chicken balls and chow mein and rice.
Mm.
Takeout fucking restaurant.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I know exactly where you
Pink
mean.
and purple.
Yeah.
I went over. They're like, yeah, no. It was a holiday, so the mall was closed, so I couldn't get any other food.
Yeah.
Got my food. Went back across the picnic table. Opened up. There was a bunch of fruit flies. Dead in the sweet and sour sauce on my chicken balls. Took it back over. They're like, you can't return this. You left with it.
Nah, it's
So
more
of
like
course I left with it. It's a fucking takeout restaurant.
no,
You don't even have
no,
table.
you can't.
No, there was
No,
one
you
white
can't.
lady. There was one white lady. She said, I just sold it to them 10 minutes ago. Like, yeah, we're going to replace it with the. They were pissed.
I don't believe you.
They were pissed.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, they were pissed that they had to give me new food. It's like,
Mm.
man, what the fuck? There's
Mm.
dead bugs in
There's
my
fucking
food.
bugs in it. Like
There's
you know what I
dead
mean?
bugs in my food. Give me
Yeah.
new food or give me my money back.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But they're not open anymore because they fucked up.
Busy man with a busy life. Glad going well. And it is. It is. Like you know what I mean? Like
Let me turn that light.
turn it.
Yeah.
I'm probably take it off too. Like I have a buttons.
Oh, it's just blinding me.
What about toenail and a piece of cake?
You're on a totally new level now.
I know I grow my toenails and I should be like, oh, don't bother me, but I think that would bother me because there's no reason. That's foreign debris. Like a toenail,
There's no right.
unless it was smuggled in, that's foreign debris. A hair will fall off someone's head and or face, but a toenail, that's foreign
That
debris.
has no right to be there.
That's a little dark.
Oh no, that's cool. Or no, turn it back on.
Bam. Maybe there's a down.
Oh,
No.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
That's way better. I was just getting blinded.
Man, that's perfect.
You didn't know I was there?
No, man, this is like
Fuck, you just got educated.
educated. Yeah. That's better. That was fucking bright. It's like where are we at here? If I see hair in my food, I just cut a little portion where the hair is and throw it away. See, Legend's not too picky either. Barbie wine for kids, yeah. And there's only one pouch. Like the other ones weren't like all fucking wined out. Speaking of wine, Ashley and I just started a batch of mead. Ferg's brother made mead a few times, and I tried it.
What the fuck's mead?
It's just almost like a mash. It's almost like a mash with, and then there's no distilling it.
Golden Swill? Like old panic room to feed the McNabs?
No, that's kind of different. That they're making like sugar wine.
Yeah.
Like a fucking I don't know. I don't think of that. Mead's got different. Mead is more of like a flavorful recipe over just like this will make booze. You know what I mean?
do you make it out of?
Yeah. So yeah, Dryden, what's in the mead? I'll let you know in 3 months if it turns out okay.
It takes 3 months?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not a good way to make liquor if it takes 3 months.
Mead is basically just honey,
Which is
honey
pure,
wine,
which is
damn
pure sugar.
good if it's done well.
Pure sugar.
Yeah, but it's meant for more for taste than output. Like the dudes the one you're talking about. It's like sugar and yeast,
No, that's made for.
and there's no real flavor to it. Like if that some of that sugar was molasses, then it'd be like
It'd be rum.
probably a different like profile, right? Johnny Zool's brother does the mead thing too. Uh, Touche couches. Johnny, are your brothers touche couches? Touche couches? Uh, yes, this is the same brother who fucked the couch. Touches couches. Oh, it's not touche couches. It's touches couches. I read it wrong. I was like touche couching it. Like, you know what I mean? Uh, three pounds of honey, distilled water, cooked on a stove, like heat it up for fermentation, and then put some yeast and cool down. Put in a fermenting jug. Can usually get strong for wine, 15 to 18%. And what buddy down there is saying he's getting like 2025 off a sugar. It'll do what it's supposed to. No real flavor intended for this. The flavor is the mix, because it's not meant to be drunken straight. It's meant to be like, this is liquor. This is like, just mix it with something for the taste, right? Grab a smoke from you, dude. I'm just gonna have a have a smoke. Have a smoke. A discount. A fucking discount. And I bought we got the Lotto Max out here, and you guys are from the States, so he was like, oh, anyways, there's a big lottery, and out here, it's like the biggest it's ever been. And I bought one. And I was like, this will change my life.
70 mil.
And then I didn't buy one. I bought one, and no one really got
You know the
anything.
difference between us and them? If you win 70 mil, you get 70 mil. If Americans win 70 mil, they got to pay taxes. You probably get what?
Less.
Yeah, no, you probably get half, a little over half. I don't know. Is that true?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I heard that. Canadian, as far as Canadian goes, yeah. You don't pay taxes as the win.
No, you after a year you start paying tax on interest. Fuck that. Who cares?
Yeah.
70 million. Like if you won 100 million Powerball in the States, I think you make it 50, a little over 50. Which, don't get me wrong, that's awesome. But
I find it crazy that the interest on money, like for people who are already rich, they could potentially be making multiple people's salaries by just having that and not doing a thing, just by the sheer interest of just having that much.
yeah,
Which is silly and ridiculous. What is it? You can rely on your old man's money. Because it's a bitch, girl. Life's a bitch, girl. Like, you know, you ain't going too far. And it don't really matter anyways. You know what I mean? Like YOLO. I'll never be rich, but I'm pretty sure I'll have a pretty fucking nice funeral. You know what I mean? I will cause traffic issues for upwards of 10 to 15 minutes. You know what I mean? I will disturb small town traffic for like 10 minutes for my funeral, I think. Because you can't take it to the grave, dude. Like, you know what I mean?
Nope.
Like if you're rich or not, if you're smiling, happy, having a good time all your life, isn't that rich?
Too bad,
Rich
now
as
you're
fuck.
dead.
It's rich as fuck.
Now you're dead.
That's rich as fuck. Guess what? Do I own a boat? No. Do I like boats? Yeah, a little bit. Do I need to own one? No, not really. If I was a millionaire, fuck, dude, I'd have a boat. Fuck yeah. It's a fucking boat. There's a couple boats. But you can go through life boatless. You can go through life boatless. And I get invited to go on boats.
You just did.
I know.
You
I just
shut it down.
I have issues with boats. I find boats are like a fucking trap. I get claustrophobic. I get claustrophobic, and like a boat is a fucking trap for me. I'm totally out of control. It's not even my boat. Like if it was my boat, it wouldn't feel like such of a trap. But no, a boat's a trap for me. It's claustrophobic. And I don't know if you guys can relate to that, but to me it is. I'm like, oh man, come on out of the boat. It'd be fun. And sometimes I'm like, yeah, what time? And then I flake, and then I do something. But now I'm just like flat out like, nah, probably not. Probably not. No reason. No reason to give necessary. I'm gonna say like, oh man, your boat scares me. Oh, I got life jackets. Not that kind of scare. Just a life in general kind of scare. Like I don't. You can't plan for the future off of a boat. Like anything can happen. Like you're claustrophobic.
Sidetracked.
Like you're fucking a number two off a boat is a problem right there.
Do people in St. John make everybody got sidetracked? Do people in St. John make moonshine?
I know a few people who like make it. Not for profit, they just make it for fun.
You ever kayak on a river? No, no, he does not. Not the one in his backyard, anyway, because you would probably die.
Yeah, but
you would die.
I've never been on a kayak, but I've been offered kayaks.
You can't kayak on this river.
No, you would die off this river.
Die.
There may be an hour window out of the day where you could do it.
Yeah, and then you get sucked.
And if you time it wrong, or if you don't think you can paddle, and you're like, oh man, I thought I could make it there in this amount of time, and you don't, you're gonna die.
And you get sucked down, and your mom is gonna bury you 5 days later.
When me and Green Hood went to school, there's only seven wonders of the world. The pyramids were one. Fucking, I think Mount Everest was one, and Reversing Falls, St. John, New Brunswick was one. Because it's like, man, what do you mean the river goes backwards and forwards? It's like, man, it's Reversing Falls. That's what it do. And it's one of the seven wonders of the world. And that current gets violent both ways. That river will kill you in a kayak.
Both ways.
Both ways. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was just trying to go up the river with the current. You're dead. Oh, I was just going to go down the river with the current. You're dead. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
But nobody understands that until they see it, which is hard to understand. How can you die both ways?
I've seen so many rescues from here and body retrievals and
Every
this and that.
no, there's
It's
been
crazy.
probably 4 bodies in the last 10 years that you could see just at your
Oh
backyard.
yeah, for my
Not saying you saw them, but you would have saw them if you were on your deck at the right time.
I saw this one. It was horrible. I even got the wife out for it because I thought it
I
was a
know I know
save.
3 people in the last 10 years
I thought it was a
personally.
save. This was a lady.
Mm-hmm.
This was a lady. I was like, oh man, look. The Coast Guard was like right behind, like right in my backyard.
Lately, no,
No, this was like I don't know, like
no.
fucking 8, 10 years ago. And I was like, oh man, dude, come on out,
Any
wife.
floaters? No.
They're saving someone.
When's the
It
last?
wasn't a save, dude. It was so
Oh
gruesome.
no, it's a recovery. It's
It
not
was a
safe.
recovery.
But no, Azul just said any floaters. No, the last floater is probably I haven't heard one. Year and a half.
They put new signs up on the bridge where they used to do it at. It's like all these like signs like think twice.
Yeah. Call this number. You
Don't do
want
it.
to jump? Call this number. I'll answer the phone.
And I think they changed the fencing a little bit
No,
also.
you can jump.
Yeah, I know you can still jump. Like anyone can still jump.
But no, there's stickers
There's
everywhere.
signs. There's this. There's that. There's like. So I don't know. Maybe they're finding a new spot. It's not really here anymore.
No, you're still going.
You can still do it, and if you can do it, you do it. If you want to do it, you do it. But
Yeah,
it's been less. It's been less lately.
You should put a net under the bridge so people can't. It's like, why? You're just gonna go somewhere else.
Man, I've heard of people making it though. Like I've seen like them
When
jump and then rescue, and then they're on the rocks. It's like, I'm not dead. Save me. And then they come save them.
Yeah, because they wanted to drown quick and fast, but then they didn't drown quick and fast. And now
well, some people rely on the drop just hurting you, because that's a fucking drop and a half, dude. Right?
Oh, it's that bad.
Well, that's what some people are like. I'd be like head first aiming for a rock. I'd be like, oh, that's a nice rock. Booms. What do you mean? If that's what you want to do, man, head first for a rock.
No, you want to arm and leg out, belly buster.
To kill yourself? You want a belly bust?
Yeah.
I was gonna jump for a rock head first.
Oh, into a rock? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then don't go to the falls. Go off a giant cliff.
Why? You want a belly bust and you think that's gonna kill you?
Whoa.
That's gonna be a horrible. Oh man, everything's broken inside.
No, you
drown because you can't swim anymore. And then, man, that's like horrible. Just head first, just like boom. It's like a blink.
I'd rather hit a rock than hit water. Because water's like hitting a rock, but not quite.
No, we thought about this different. Mine's gonna be nice. Yours sounds horrible. What are you screaming on the way down? That should have been the Canadians. The Habs. It should have been the
Habs. Should have been that. It should have been every member of the Montreal Canadiens.
surprised those little raccoons are out right now.
What?
I'm surprised those raccoons are out right now.
It's tiny and dark and sad in the stream. Is Uptown St. John still sketchy? Always. A little bit.
Oh, I have a great story for them.
Uptown St. John is just... Some of it's poor and shitty shit happens. Hey 1080. What's 1080 mean?
I don't know, 1080p? Huh? Uh,
You're confused. Hey 1080.
oh, 10 is 1080 in his house?
No, you're confused. Hey, that was a person.
Yeah. Man, I'm pretty sure. Oh, where's my beer? Man, I was pretty sure I heard a fucking lady die this week. It was crazy at work. We're painting this fucking apartment in the fucking in the north end in the rough spot, and right next door, like boom, my car fits right between the two buildings, and the building next door's got the windows open. They're like, "Ah, what do you want for lunch? What do you-" like you can hear it clear as day. So, anyways, we're painting. It's fucking warm. We got the back window, the back door open. We're painting, and the next thing you know, I hear, "Get my fucking cell phone." Bah, da, da, da. This dude just fucking screaming, "Ah, bah, da, da." And me and my coworker are looking at ourselves, and then it like escalates, and he's like, "Fuck that! I'm going for break." He like leaves and goes to Tim Hortons, and I'm like half painting, half listening, and then eventually I hear like, "Get out! Get out! Help! Help!" This girl screaming, "Help!" To fucking save her life, almost like, "Help! Help!" And it goes quiet right afterwards, super dead quiet. And then I shut the door and I kept painting. Like what is like what am I to do? Like you know what I mean? Am I gonna knock on the door like, "Pardon me, but I don't believe that's how you should talk to a lady." Like you know what I mean? Like so yeah, I didn't do anything. To me, I thought possibly this lady was possibly murdered. If not murdered, definitely like roughed up some. Um, but no cops showed up, and I just kept painting. Did it, and like stuff like that, like how you know what I mean, like maybe in a different circumstance, I'd be like, see it out in public. I'd be like, well, maybe, or maybe just give a stink eye or make it awkward. But like, they're in their home. Like, I'm not gonna, like, I'm not the. I mean, there's nothing I could have done. There's nothing I could have done. Um, yeah, 1080s in his house. Did you miss 1080's comment or? CJ Hill 1080s and TVs. You just as little. What's up? Uh, how's the Green Hood's finger?
Still fucked.
Still fucked. Still fucked. Like he can't do one of these. He can do like one of these. It's like, I got a problem with you. Let me punch you out. And he makes a fist, and his fist is like this. Ugh. And when that just break his finger off, and like you know what I mean, like his finger's fucked. Uh, is the West Side or Uptown sketchier?
Uptown.
Yeah, Uptown. Uptown.
Uptown wins.
Yeah, Uptown is sketchier. But we have our spots on the West Side that it's like, bah, like my buddy Eatman. He had a video of a guy like what was it last night creep into his house, not into his house, into his yard. The security light comes on. Boom! This guy boom darts behind the car, waits out the light, and boom takes a pressure washer that didn't work. But it's all on camera. Like even when showing me, he's like, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Zooms on around his face, and because of coronavirus, people have a mask on, and this guy had a mask on. Um, but yeah, someone took a a non-working right pressure washer out of his driveway yesterday on camera. And what do you even do with that bullshit? You know what I mean, Canadians are supposed to be nice. Man, we're nice as shit. Like we're like super nice people. Like we are great people in general, and down here in this area, in this area in St. John, and also on the west side of St. John, be more great people. Great people. Unless you're a fucking total fucking douche or idiot, you would do well on the west side. Like you can go to a bar, not have to worry about a thing unless you're fucking total douche or idiots. Like you know what I mean? Like you're gonna be okay. You are going to be okay. Enjoy yourself. Don't stress out. You're not getting hurt. So you're not getting your ass kicked. You're not gonna, as long as you're not a fucking idiot or a fucking total douche, you're fine. If you are, then guess what? You're gonna be treated as such, and some people don't really like that too much. And but uptown is a fine wire. Uptown stuff will happen for no reason. It's like, boom, this guy just got punched, and they're like, oh my goodness, and then you're like, okay, things calm down. It's like, why did that guy get punched? He's like, well, no reason. Did they even know each other? Nope. This guy just like felt like punching people. That's what happens uptown. Like on the west side, you're only getting punched for a reason. Uptown, you could get punched for no reason. For no reason. That's the difference. You know what I mean, that's why the west side's not too bad. Like you will only get punched for a reason, not for a no reasoner. Have you been to the Grove Lounge lately?
Who said that?
Johnny Azul. Johnny Azul's like rewatches the stream and he's
the Grove Lounge.
He's
Jesus Christ!
no, he pays attention. He pays attention.
He doesn't remember.
He ain't wrong. He ain't wrong.
He doesn't forget shit. I've been to the Grove Lounge like twice.
I haven't been there lately, but yeah, it's I like it. I like it, but I haven't been there lately.
There's a Taco Bell there.
Yeah, but as a West Sider, I don't really like to even cross that off the drain, so I'll fucking.
I just called a cab.
DoorDash. I fucking DoorDash my fucking Taco Bell most of the time.
What the?
Do you guys have buffets like Sizzlers in St. John? Or would Sizzlers be like Ponderosa type of shit? Like just like that?
I have no idea.
I think so. Sizzler sounds like a buffet with a steak cook.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's yeah.
What's that shit?
Queen's Buffet.
Yeah. I mean, when I was in the States into Orlando, there's a crazy buffet restaurant.
Okay.
Can't remember the name of it. Probably same idea. Well, yeah. Well, was Ponderosa buffet?
I remember they had a salad bar. They had a salad bar.
Our big buffet here is Queens.
Well, we had the other ones. We had like fucking. You got the Chinese food buffet. There's the Happy Buddha buffet. But we only ever really had one real buffet in town at one time ever. Points in ever in town at one time. One of them. You know what I mean? And a lot of breaks where there's like no buffets. But yeah, like there's never really two buffets. Like, oh, what buffet you going to? There's only one buffet ever in town, ever. If there ever is any ever, it was one. Buffets, that is.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's I should thought I should just clear that buffets. That is.
Yeah. I hope that made sense.
Yeah. Wait, dead poop. You live in St. John's, Newfoundland? Hells no.
Jesus Christ, no, bye.
Bye.
No, bye. We ain't from
Bye.
those parts, bye.
We're on the other coast of the
That
ocean.
fucking
Bye.
rots me that you just said that, bye.
We're on the other coast. Bye. This is bye and bye.
I'm so fucking rotted right now.
No, like New Brunswick, St. John, New Brunswick. In New Brunswick, not Newfoundland. And that close. You know what I mean? I didn't quite take as much offense as Green Hood.
Oh, I don't take offense to anything.
Although we should sometimes. Because man, when I worked out west,
it's not their fault they don't know.
When I worked out west, Roots was big down here. And man, I had a point in my life where I was like, I always had to have the same hat. I was like, let me, let me never be caught dead without a Roots blue hat that says New Brunswick on it. And when that one was too old and dirty, boom, I'd get another one. When that one's too old and dirty, I would get another one. So I went out west with one. Like, oh, New Brunswick, you're a fucking Newfie. And I was like, no, you don't understand how that works. Newfie's Newfoundland. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just didn't like that they associated New Brunswick with Newfoundland as far as Newfies go. You know what I mean? Is COVID over in St. John?
No.
It's not over, but man, we've been dude, we've been super chill about it. Like, it's been like it's been like 2019 almost the whole time, except for we went code red a little bit for what, a week, week or two.
Whatever. Nobody cares anymore. Nobody cares anymore.
But it was.
We had the cops show up tonight at the party. And we were like, oh, they're showing up. Probably too many people. No, they didn't care. They were like, the music's too fucking loud. Keep it here. Keep it at this level.
And that was before even the 11?
It was 10:23. It was not even 11. It was 10:23. They're like, keep the music here and we don't care. We don't even want to be here. Somebody complained.
Yeah.
We're doing our job. Don't make us come back.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, officer. Thank you. 11 o'clock doesn't count. That's a fucking urban legend, apparently, according to that cop.
Oh, yeah?
I call about
Maybe
you.
it's off the TV.
No, I live right there. And you're pissing me off at 2 in the afternoon. You're too loud.
Guess what? No, you're too loud. Oh, we gonna have words over this neighbor?
That's what the cop said. He said 2 o'clock in the afternoon. If a
next thing you know, I'm pushing my snow in your yard.
If a neighbor complains, yeah.
I will ruin your. Man, you could in here. You could easily ruin a man's driveway in the wintertime. You want a good first close base with the first snowfall, and you want to maintain a fucking close to paved base, and you have to have like overburden control. Where are you gonna put all this overburden pile? Boom, boom, boom. You can fuck up a neighbor. You can fuck up a driveway. You know what I mean? Like, switch shit around on him. Then he's gonna like have to engineer where his extra snow goes.
Oh, this fucker's on your street.
There you go. All right. Good seeing you, dude. You going on the boat tomorrow or no?
Fuck yeah, I am. Fuck yeah, I am.
There you go.
Are you good? You want to come here?
No, I'm good. I'm. It's like fucking 4 o'clock right now. I'm gonna sign off here in a bit. All right. Have a good evening. Yeah, and I'll finish this and like you know what I mean, like take my time to say goodbye, but I don't have to say goodbye. It was like 4 o'clock. Once I move this over here, and then I get the blankets out, and then just fall asleep on the hammock. But from what I understand, like YouTube don't want that, and no one wants that. It's like, oh, what you just like sleep. And on that point, I can see the reason you're using like bandwidth for what a chat group. If the guy that's doing the hosting is sleeping and not contributing, then isn't it just a group chat at that point? And I can see how they would be like, bah, it's not a good idea. But I will have you, like I've said this before, and I will. I've got all my almost everything prepared, but I will spend a night underneath the bridge. We will live stream underneath the bridge off of a car battery into an inverter into my laptop, and we will stream underneath that bridge. Possibly make a small campfire too. There will have to be a well thought out meal. There will have to be a well thought out meal. And I almost think like thin sliced pepperoni would like cook real nice on a small fire. Because we are at the end. We are on a bridge. And I've been tagging all over. Mm. Envy. What are you guys saying? Where are we at here? Long drive. You need a little boat. St. John's versus St. John. Man, St. John's to St. John, it would be a hike. Like it's a there's ferries involved. There's like expensive ferries involved. And it'd be a fucking adventure. All right, let's get caught up on these. Let's get caught up on these. Uh, let's see. New Jersey, growing up, we would drive the finger to cars with Newfie plates. I don't know why we did that. Newfoundland is a strange place, I hear. My brother is working there right now. Newfoundland, from what I understand, is like women rich. In a sense, I think it's like 8 women to 1 man. Like and like they drink a lot and like I hear Newfoundland's fun. I hear Newfoundland's like crazy. I heard the rape trail is filled with bright lights now. Nope. Dark as fuck. Dark as fuck. You can put your camera phone on the maximum and you're not even breaking through that darkness. That is a dark, dingy, scary trail that goes like down, 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 down a steep, steep hill, and up, 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 another steep. There's nothing good about that place. Nothing good about that place. Dead poop. You should go to sleep soon. Old people need the rest. And you're right. You're right. I am an old person. It is past 4 o'clock. I will require a little bit of rest in order to have a semi-productive, possibly non-productive day tomorrow. That is a thing you have to plan for as a responsible adult. Do I want the opportunity to not be a hungover, lazy fuck tomorrow? And you leave that box unchecked. Like, to be determined. To be motherfucking determined. And we're gonna have the first show at the Panic Room. I think what, on 26th of this month, and it's like, what a lineup! What a lineup! Elevate the Virus, Riffium, Within Harm's Reach, Red Usurper, Usurper, like stacked, jacked, and all of that. You know what I mean? Of course you do. Of course you do. But like I said, it's kind of late. Man, I think I'll beg you guys a Jew. You know what I mean? Have yourselves a good evening. Thanks for hanging out. Like, you know what I mean? That's the joy of it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, when I sign on, it's like I can always count on some of you guys to be on and just like, I don't know, keep me company. Like, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, like, I'm signing on to hang out with you guys, with you guys, and yeah, there you go. A little crazy eyes, a little fucking crazy eyes. How about that? What? Did you say something? It's almost 4:20. I mean, it's very close to 4:20. All right, guys. Peace. Peace.